Hello world, how's it going? So my name's Dominique. I've been cutting hair for about 5 years professionally, chain locations, barbershops. I definitely have a goal in mind to create awareness, and I want to help out everybody who's not really in the barber community, but people who are more or less, just hair cutters, people who want to know about things in the barber community, but don't really feel like they have a place in it, which I felt like that before many times. So my goal is with these videos is to just show you the new mods, show you the new clippers, the new things that are coming out that makes the barber industry cool, cutting edge. I believe that everybody should have this information. Today I actually have the new Tomb 45 charging mat. Never used it, I've heard good things. I bought 2 adapter pieces to go with it, and we're just gonna show you guys how it works and if it would be beneficial for your setup or not.
And here we go. We got the metal body wall cordless senior. This is a different clip than the magic clip one. You got to buy them separately. They both have 2 different input jacks. And this right here is a cool little story about the Egyptian barbers in the ancient days. Pause the video and read this. It's pretty cool. And this is why they got their name, Tomb 45. Wireless is definitely going to be a revolution. I even got an extra expansion pack so I could have both of my clippers charging at the same time. Some ASMR for you. Tomb 45, Die a Legend. Here we go. We got the mat in all of its entirety. It came with a cool catalog with more Tomb 45 gear that I'll be reviewing soon. This is it right here. Time to completely destroy this box like a kid on Christmas. It comes with a pretty standard charging port. You're only going to need this one charging port to charge one of your clippers wirelessly. I bought the expansion pack so I could also have another charger, but it's going to be another similar charger to this that I'm going to need to plug in as well to the wall. Great material, great size. It doesn't take up too much size, but it's perfect for about 5 clipper setup. I was even pleasantly surprised to see that it had the Beam Team compressor charging port on there as well. It's going to inspire me to want to buy that. So these 3 things are what we're going to be adding on, including the extra battery pack there. We are going to put these 2 attachment pieces onto our magic clip and onto our wall senior cordless. Here's one more look at the catalog. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and make sure that both of your magic clips are already cleaned out, unless they're new. Make sure it fits on there nice and snug. Don't push it in there too much, just enough to where it snaps on good. It should just be easy peasy. Just like that, that one should be good. Next up, we got the wall senior. This one kind of surprised me a little bit. It didn't fit on as good as I thought it would, but after a couple attempts, it worked out a lot better. This is also that extra attachment piece that I purchased, so it definitely kind of worried me that it wouldn't work that well. But to my surprise, it worked out perfect. Pulled out the handy dandy again. And we're about to get this extra battery pack started. You might want to read it before you get into anything because it might confuse you a little bit with how to set it up with your setup. It's definitely worth it to buy an extra one though, because while one clipper's charging, you could charge another, or you could have another clipper completely separate. Lay that down while you're cutting some hair or doing a lineup or anything, and you could actually implement them all, rotate them all. The more expansion packs you buy, the more you got to plug into the wall, but you can figure that out with your clipper rotation. And here we go, it's alive. We're going to try to bring the other one back from the dead and make sure that it's working perfectly. It glows green underneath the clipper when it's working and when there's weight on it, and it knows that it's charging. One quick thing I wanted to point out, I also have the two TUM 45 replacement batteries in here, and that's worth it to buy as well. So now that I got this one all set up and got it plugged into the wall, it'll register by shining two green lights underneath the tablet. And then you just got to make sure that you lay those TUM 45 logos down on the charging ports themselves, just like a iPhone charging mat or anything else. You just got to keep an eye out, because if your batteries are all charged up or if it's not sitting right, it won't shine the light. It's also got room right there for that beam team compressor that I'll be showing you guys later. Here's a couple quick cuts that I did after I had it all set up. Power was a 10, and it was very nice having it in my rotation. Everything stayed charged up. Here's some more Tabor action. I just want to thank TUM 45. This is an awesome product.
And we are back. It's a couple days have gone by since I've happened to try out that wireless charging mat by TUM 45. I have been pleasantly surprised and very thankful that I purchased this, just because whenever I'm doing something else while I'm wetting the hair down or shaving somebody's face, I could just lay the clippers down, they start charging automatically. Makes it really easy, makes it really fun. Even kind of inspires me and makes me wonder where the industry is going to go from here, if it's going to get easier for us to charge our clippers and our machines and mechanisms just wirelessly, how that is going to improve in the future. I got a lot of hope in it though, and a lot of faith, because these last couple days it's made it to where I haven't really had to charge my clippers at all. I haven't even noticed that. I almost forgot that I needed to charge them. So it's one of those things where it's just going to make your life a little bit easier. I would say it would improve your setup if you're doing a lot of haircuts on a daily basis. Doing like 10 to 15 haircuts is definitely something you might want to look into, because you could have one charging just like typical, but you could also implement it in a different way with other clippers and other tools, to where it could make your setup a lot more easier.
One thing I wanted to point out, it does get a little bit of gunky with hair after a while, just because of the material. So you're going to have to pull out a Clorox wipe or something that's not too water-based, so you can clean it off. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Everything's working good, looking good. Just got some Clorox wipes. I'm going to go ahead and wipe everything down, clean out all the hair, because that could probably limit your charging abilities if you let it get too dirty. There's more tools and accessories that go with this mat. I want to thank you for watching and learning a little bit more about it from me. Thank you, TUM 45, for creating such a cool, revolutionary product. See you guys soon.